Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Frenkie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield, and he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Lampard, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
Shot a goal! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 15, Johan Cruyff.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Busquets.
There's a sharp little ball here.
That has not gone well. Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary. Can he get on the end of this? De Jong. Pirlo. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now
It's Ronaldinho! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
The goal scorer for Milan after 11 minutes is number 18, Ronaldinho.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Argentina have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, good effort! It's hit the upright.
And he's there to get it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Eto'o. Pelé. Now the delivery. And Dijk tries to clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there.
Quarter of an hour played. De Jong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Applies the finish!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff is offering a right smile there.
Tries to get it clear.
And the shot! And it's there!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 13.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Just eases him off the ball. He's got away. Dembele takes a shot. And that is high.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And it's Vitinha. And here's Dembele. Now it's Cruyff. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. And this is Eto'o. It's not an especially good pass, that. De Jong. Now it's Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Now it's Eto'o. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Pelé, and he's found the way past. Wan-Bissaka defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Big chance! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 11, Ousmane Dembélé.
Milan are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Vitinha. And this is Dembele. Dembele! Pirlo. Nice looking ball. Eto'o providing an outlet on that flank. Lampard. Decent chance! And it's in! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Argentina still making a fight of this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Oh, super ball. It's Eto'o! Loose ball now. Goes for goal! And that's off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
And here's Eto'o. And he's intervened well there. Oh, there's the clearance. Dembele. And it's De Jong. Cannavaro. Maldini. Valverde. Lampard. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro. And it's Valverde. And is forced to go back. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Pirlo. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. Oh, he's all... Eto'o! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Argentina may be down, but not out just yet.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
It's Eto'o! Oh, he's been caught napping. They've got to be quick to recover this. Ronaldinho. Oh, this looks sharp. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. Busquets makes the interception. Pirlo. Great ball if he can get it. Eto'o! Well taken goal. A goal at a really telling moment. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
After 43 minutes is
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Eto'o!
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Floated through. And this is Eto'o. He's found a way through. Played in with purpose. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly back in business. Ah, he's given it away. He's picked his way through. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's De Jong. Pelé. Played for Lampard, looking to play him in. And that brings the first half to a close. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been
Just a
45
quick
minutes.
reminder today,
I'm wondering
please
whether these
refrain
players
from
are going to be
parking
able to
outside the
maintain that
stadium.
energy.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 20, Ibrahimovic.
Away we go again.
Number 11, Frank
Well, I think in
Griezmann.
these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ronaldinho. That ball looks a good one. And this is
Chance for a shot! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Thuram. Van Dijk. And it's Pirlo. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Cruyff.
And he shoots!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And they're back on the ball again.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they...
Dembele!
And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Van Dijk gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that's well seen too. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. Dembele. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Dembele. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Pirlo with the clearance. Valverde. Argentina still...
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3. Valverde. De Jong. Opts for safety. Some good work on the right flank here. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, what has happened here? Gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 18.
So
Pele.
changes afoot here,
Coming on
and
the
from
field
both sides.
is number 8. Hazard. Substitution.
And here's Azar. It's Azar!
Always going over the top.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Busquets. Bellingham. Pirlo.
Oh, delightful ball.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pirlo.
And the keeper's...
Eto'o! And he stuck it away. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So could they be onto something here? Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Foot in. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe. He's having a hit!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Lovely, now then. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ambitious ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is
Argentina
fervent, the
against
atmosphere
Milan.
frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
Well Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho.
Just the keeper, there's the shot! They scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Dembele. And this is It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Wan-Bissaka for Valverde. And this is Dembele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pelé. Vitinha. This is a promising build-up. Ronaldinho makes a dash for it. Ronaldinho! Pass somewhat off target. And he's gone backward here. Gives it back. Valverde. Looking tidy in possession here. He's cut it out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Van Dijk. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Vitinha. Thuram. Lampard. And this is Pelé. Great defending, strong and determined. De Jong. And it's Valverde. Look at the space, and Cruyff! They've got to be quick to recover this. Denied by an instinctive save.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Milan have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Pirlo. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha. Vitinha going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Dembele.
Oh, really well played.
Can he finish? Oh, he's hit the bar. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
Now it's Cruyff. And that pass just didn't quite work. Good running, strong and purposeful. Argentina do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pirlo plays it short.
And a chance!
Milan are looking to go forward now. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Defending was strong and firm.
And he's let fly!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Wan-Bissaka. Valverde. And it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that is a little undercooked. Wan-Bissaka. For Valverde. Some really good ball movement. Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vitinha. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff plowing.
Can he finish?
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Milan have their third corner. Cruyff with the short one. Busquets does well to get it back. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Nicely aimed pass. Pirlo threads one in. Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? He's had it taken off him. Tele quietly revving up. And it's Lampard. Saviola. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vitinha. And they can counter here. Oh, it's Dembele. Valverde. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Cruyff. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, good ball!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he can clear it away. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Dembele. Tele. And it's Lampard. Now it's Saviola.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he gets rid in a hurry. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Ronaldinho. De Jong. Dembele. So what can they make of this? Tele.
There will be 1 minute
Lampard.
added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away. And for the first half, that is that.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Argentina can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. That gets us going once more.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And here's Ronald. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lampard, he's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lampard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. Out of play for a goal kick. Vitinha for Valverde, and here's Dembele. He's having a pop, and he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Eto'o, Saviola. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Milan are looking to break at pace.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Dembele. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Out towards the flank. And it's Valverde. And here's Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the counter is on. And they're quick to get it back. Valverde. Saviola.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Floated through. Takes a shot! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Saviola really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 25.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Pele. Number 11. Frank Lampard.
Played into space.
Coming on the field.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Mbappe.
Can he get onto this?
Zola.
Now it's Messi.
17, Bellingham.
Tries from distance. And here's Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, what a ball! Pirlo has created one goal already, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde. Messi. Adriano. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Messi.
That's good play from him.
And he's being shifted off it. And that's gone loose. And it's Valverde. Beckenbauer. And it's Valverde. Now he's got space here. And Dijk kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Well, they could break here. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Bellingham. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And it's Lopez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro. 75 minutes played. He's looking to win it for them. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Adriano.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cannavaro. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Fermin. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lopez. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous. He's having a hit! Another one of football's and how moments.
Adriano has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 21. Zola. Coming on the field. Number 23.
Busquets.
Pep Guardiola. Number 22. Bullet. Substitution in
Guardiola.
progress.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vermeer. Dembele! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Milan found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he can thump it away. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Dembele. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's having a go! In he goes again!
Well,
It is close, but that is the last of it. Argentina played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Pirlo with the short one. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football.
Takes a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Pirlo goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk. And he's forced to go back. That's Busquets. Lampard. And it's Thuram. And that is a little undercooked. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Aims beyond the defence.
And he shoots!
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So,
Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thuram tries to clear. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Pirlo. Ambitious ball here. And this is Eto'o.
And the finish! Sensational from Eto'o! A finish of true class! And it's Argentina in front!
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, super find. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pelé. Cannavaro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Cruyff. They want to be quick to recover this. Ibrahimovic gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Goes for a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And here's Cruyff. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's Dembele! It's off target and by quite a way.
Dembele clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Busquets. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's Valverde. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's De Jong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dembele! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Stam is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. That is good alertness. Valverde. De Jong. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Check punts it upfield. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Ronaldinho. That's good running with the ball. Cruyff! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's Dembele! He's got a goal! AC Milan are all square. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Dembele going forward. And Dijk clears. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And no, he's seen through all of that. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that's well seen too. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Ronaldinho wriggles his way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's free, he has another go! And he's managed to get rid. Oh no, this does not look good. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Lampard.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
1 minute added time.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Pele looking for a runner. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Argentina are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And so we're off again. Now there's a fight. And the shot! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Argentina with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ibrahimovic. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neto. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Dembele. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And he's there to get it away. Lampard. And it's Lampard. And here's Eto'o. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Ronaldinho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Dembele. Valverde. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has been knocked clear. It's Dembele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Vitinha. And here's Dembele. Lampard.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Pass is just off target. Deftly away. Vitinha. And this is Dembele. Lampard. Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Eto'o. That's good vision. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's hoisted clear.
Might want to be careful there.
Pele. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Valverde. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? And the shot! Oh, the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, good finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
After 70 minutes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 20, Ibrahimovic.
Well, the two coaches
Number
are signalling
18,
changes here, both at the same time.
Number 11.
It is compelling, this,
Frank Lampard.
utterly compelling.
Number 6.
This is exactly the kind of
Pirlo.
contest you'd expect
Coming
when
on
you
the
have so
field.
much class from
Number
both
9,
sides. The next goal is going to be so...
Great
Number 8.
chance!
Hazard.
That's put paid to the
Number
danger.
24. Pedri. Number 15.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Substitution in progress.
That's an imaginative pass. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Dembele! Dembele! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Number 11. Ousmane
Clinical,
Dembele.
just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing.
Tries a shot! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Argentina dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. De Jong, and here's Mbappe, knocks it into space, and that's an excellent interception. He's having a pop! Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Is their second corner of the game.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He might have to go it alone here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Good ball over the top.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Eto'o. Oh, super ball. It's Hazard! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
There will be 3
Well, these
minutes
last few
added
moments
time.
are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try to...
He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's De Jong. Spread to the right.
Mbappe. Eto'o.
Renowned for his long-range shooting.
Cannavaro.
Calmly anticipates. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Vitinha. Oh, good ball.
Chance!
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Desperate defending required here. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. That's that, the end. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Eto'o, voted man of the match, and deservedly
And now,
so.
to all members of the crowd, I'd
Argentina
like to ask you to join
have done
me in
it.
wishing our
They're
birthday
people without
boy
a fingernail
very
left
special
between them
birthday.
after what they have just witnessed.